How's it going, guys? In today's video, I wanted to try out a playoff sim where we use the old format, simply 1 to 8 seeds in each conference, 1 playing 8, 2 playing 7, and so on. I feel like it's a lot better than the new format where it's by division and you have like 2 of the best teams in the conference playing each other in the second round. It just doesn't make any sense. So for the simulation, guys, obviously we have 16 teams. It's the best of 7, 20-minute periods, continuous OT, superstar difficulty, and game style is full sim, which is the most realistic. And if you guys forget, here's like the standings for the regular season. In the East, you had Tampa Bay and Boston as the 2 best teams, and they just play each other in the second round, which really doesn't make any sense. If they win all the way, they should be playing each other in the conference final. You also had Pittsburgh and Philadelphia playing the first round, and they were the 5 and 6 seeds, so they were like the bottom half in the Eastern Conference, and they got matched up in the first round. Really just doesn't seem fair to me. I don't care about like where they are in the division. I feel like it should be overall in the conference. A lot of times there is a good division and a bad division, and I feel like with the new format, the good division gets punished for being good, and the bad division gets rewarded for being bad. And as you can see here, just like in the East, the 2 best teams in the West, Nashville and Winnipeg, are both playing each other right now in the second round. It just doesn't make any sense. They should have the chance to play each other in the conference final as long as they both win their first 2 series. Then you got Vegas, who finished 3rd. They only had to play a 7 seed and a 6 seed, so that's why I'm still not really completely sold on Vegas. I mean, Winnipeg in the first round had to play the Minnesota Wild, who was a 4 seed. Doesn't make any sense. Why should 2 teams in the top half of the standings play each other first round? I don't get it. I really think the division system is dumb. I feel like maybe if you win the division, you get a guaranteed spot in the playoffs no matter what, but after that, it's just 1 to 8 in the conference. I feel like that would definitely help out, as it seems to be right now in both conferences. There's a good division and a bad division, and it just doesn't make for good matchups. And I'm going to show you guys what the matchups would have looked like if it was formatted with the 1 to 8 seed in each conference. So the first matchup is actually the exact same, Nashville versus Colorado. The second one is now Minnesota-Anaheim. This is the 4 and 5 seed. The next one here we have Vegas-San Jose, 3 and 6 seed, and then finally we have Winnipeg-LA, the 2 and 7 seed. So as you can see here, Winnipeg definitely gets the better matchup in LA, opposed to Minnesota, as they should. They finished as the 2 seed, they should be playing the 7 seed, not the 4 seed. Also, Anaheim here has a chance in the first round, playing Minnesota, opposed to playing Vegas. Over in the East, you also have the exact same first round matchup with Tampa Bay, New Jersey. You now have Toronto-Pittsburgh, a very good matchup there. Those are the 4 and 5 seeds in the East. Washington and Philly are the 3 and 6, and then Boston Bruins and the Columbus Blue Jackets are the 2 and 7. So just looking at this quickly, I feel like these matchups are much more fair. Obviously, the Pittsburgh-Toronto one's a tough first-round matchup, but Toronto already had a tough first-round matchup with Boston, and Pittsburgh kind of lucked out getting to play Philly, even though they both finished in the bottom half of the playoff teams in the East. So now this is just definitely more fair. Boston gets a little bit easier of a matchup with Columbus, as they should, again. Finishing second in the East, I feel like they deserve that. And now, guys, we're going to get into the simulation. If you missed my actual playoff sim, it's kind of interesting, actually. Boston swept Winnipeg in the Stanley Cup final. Both teams were the 2 seeds who kind of got screwed with the old format. Now they have easier first-round matchups, so we'll see if both teams still end up in the Stanley Cup final or not. Should be interesting. So I just simmed through the first round. As you can see here, it's actually pretty similar to what happened in real life. The only 2 new teams are Anaheim and New Jersey. New Jersey somehow upset Tampa Bay in 7 games. They were actually down 3-2 at one point. Also, Anaheim won the Anaheim-Minnesota series. Obviously, one of those teams had to get through. They didn't get through in real life. And then the other 6 teams all actually advanced. One other interesting thing, too, is that Boston and Winnipeg were the 2 first teams to advance, both winning their series in 5 games. So maybe it will be the same Stanley Cup Finals before. Alright, guys, so here are your conference final matchups. You have Winnipeg, Anaheim, and then Pittsburgh and Boston. So again, EA really likes Winnipeg and Boston in the sim, it seems. So we'll see here if it's those 2 again in the Stanley Cup Final. So we actually ended up with 2 new teams in the Stanley Cup Final here, Pittsburgh versus Anaheim. I'm not at all surprised to see Pittsburgh here, but I am surprised to see Anaheim. So I'm just going to keep simming here and see who is the Stanley Cup champion with the 1 to 8 seed format. And there you have it, guys. The Anaheim Ducks are your Stanley Cup champions. So if I was their GM, owner, whatever, would definitely be going to the league, Gary Bettman, and complaining about the current format, as apparently they would have done better with the old one. Adam Henrique there led the playoffs in scoring, 21 points. That's pretty surprising. Crosby right behind him, though, with 20. Malkin, Kessler looking like, 2011 Canucks Kessler. Take a quick look here at the goalies. I'm guessing Gibson just played out of his mind. 5 shutouts in 23 games in the playoffs, .955 save percentage, 1.38 goals against. So yeah, they just got a hot goalie there in Gibson and rode him all the way to a Stanley Cup. Another quick look here at the playoff tree so you guys can see exactly how it broke down. Still can't believe the Devils somehow came back in the Bolt series, beating them in 7. But as you can see, just kind of looking at it, knowing how good the teams were, like, this definitely looks a lot better. I'm surprised Anaheim beat Nashville in the second round, but the fact is, like, if Nashville wins that series, they still have the opportunity to play the best of the best in the conference final, and it's just those two teams remaining, opposed to early on. It just feels like we're cheated, I guess, having the two best teams in the league in Nashville and Winnipeg play each other in the second round with not even like a trophy on the line. I just don't like that. So let me know what you guys think about this new format. Obviously, the sim isn't going to happen in real life. Both those teams already eliminated from the playoffs, but I do like the look of this. I would definitely love to hear what you guys think about the old format compared to the new one in the comments section. Other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, leave that thumbs up. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.